come from? Where you going? What are you drinking tonight? Let's keep 'em flowing. Where do you come from? Where you going? What are you feeling tonight? And what are you showing? Where do you come from? 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 Where you going? What are you drinking tonight? Let's keep 'em flowing.
Hey, and we are live. Is the chat gonna work this time? Let's see.
Oh, the chat wasn't working the last time, man?
It hasn't worked for like weeks. It hasn't worked for weeks, but we'll see if it works this week. What's going on? Cloud&Console episode in the 90s. I think 92. Oh my goodness. We are Cloud&Console, a gaming podcast that talks about gaming news this week. I'm joined as always by my super co-host, leveling up the podcast as always, Nads614. How are you doing this week?
I'm doing good. Yeah, we didn't have a chance to do the podcast last weekend, but we're slowly catching up. But no, it's been a good week. I think weather-wise, it's like start to rain, start to be less warm, but yeah. It's slowly coming closer to falls, right?
Don't say that. No, I'm living up the summer until the end.
Yeah,
good
definitely.
times.
That's awesome.
Yeah, just been chilling out. You look a little sun-kissed here. Have you been out in the sun?
I always out in the sun, but yeah, maybe I do look like a little bit sunburned. Yeah, during the day it's quite sunny, even though it rains. Like it rained for 5 minutes, then becomes sunny. So, but yeah,
Wow.
it's been pretty good.
Well, awesome. Well, when you're not in the sun, what have you been gaming on this week?
So again, usually I always play Destiny 2, but I'll talk about it later when I talk about the Destiny 2 highlight. For the moment, I've tried something else, right? So I've been playing some Witcher 3 because I haven't played Witcher 3 and I had the game, so I've been playing on GeForce Now with Witcher 3. Very interesting. I've just tried to get my head around it. Baldur's Gate, I went into it just to start a character, just to get my mindset around, because it's coming out. The early access will end on August 3rd. August 2nd, August 3rd. So then we're going to be able to play the full game as it's supposed to be released. So I'm just getting my head around it. So I'll be playing some Baldur's Gate 3. And also we have System Shock. I got it recently. And it's a remaster, I guess. It's an old game. They put it back. It's available on GeForce Now. Quite interesting game. It's like a horror type of shooter game. The graphic were not the best, but I'm pretty sure it was amazing at the time. But the concept of the game is very interesting. And other than that, I've been playing some Raid Shadow Legend on my phone as usual. If you following us on our Discord, you might have seen I posted all the 10 episode of the lore of Shadow Legends. So if you're interested, go have a look. So they kind of create a backstory to the old game now, making it more interesting when you play with specific character. But yeah, that's what I've been playing lately. What about yourself, Rudiggz?
Myself, well, I started out this week playing a bunch of different games, jumping around, trying to find something into. I did a little bit of Devil May Cry 5. It was some fun. Jumped into some Battlefield with some people, did some Bloodborne. That was pretty awesome. Getting through the bosses, of course. Bliss loves to jump into chat when I'm playing Bloodborne and have some fun with that. And then other than that, yeah, just Diablo grind as soon as the new season dropped on Tuesday. Just trying to get my levels up. Get to Tuesday, Thursday it dropped. Just get my
Oh,
levels up.
yeah, you try to reach 100 quickly, right?
I don't know if I'll ever reach 100. Um, but there are
Believe in
definitely
it.
some people in the race to do so. But
That's
I myself,
awesome.
I think I've not made it to 100. I'm almost at 50, so halfway there. But it's exponential. So like the XP to go up is just like it just balloons. It's just like so much more to get to the next level. It's
Oh,
crazy.
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
It's always doing that in games. It's like your XP is like you're level 10 and then you need to get like 5 million XP, something like that.
yeah.
And then you get level 11, you need to get 10 million this time. Like, it's just like a double up or something. But yeah.
Been playing some Destiny 2 as well. Yesterday I got into a dungeon with Half
Mm,
Hung and Sack of Lemons, yes.
yeah,
So
that's awesome.
that was fun and entertaining. I died a bunch. Oh my goodness. But eventually made it through with their help and we got it complete. So
That's
it was a
awesome.
good run.
Did you get
Yes.
all the collectible?
I definitely did not. I found a different one this time, and oh my gosh, there's so much drama. They keep talking about things. The story is heavy in that game, that's for sure.
Yeah, I found within that dungeon you learn more about Zivura Rat. You can see she's frustrated. The fact that her brother die, like the Taking King, he died and no one took his place. So when we kill him in the King's Fall, we never took his place as the Taking King. So and she's pissed about that. It's kind of a weird feeling anyway. They always had like a weird feeling between brother and sister where they were killing each other just to feed the warmth they have inside them. So it's quite interesting. Finally, we hearing more about Zivura. I can't wait to see the design they're gonna make with her, like how she's gonna look like. I know we saw some glimpse of it, some drawing, but I'm quite excited to see how the God of War is gonna look like. But yeah,
Wow,
and
pretty cool stuff.
mhm. What else did you play? Did you,
Uh,
is that it? I know
that
you
was
spent a lot of
probably
it's
yeah,
probably it.
in the Diablo world.
Yeah, you've been in
And
Diablo wall again a lot, man.
yeah, I'm a rogue right now, just getting through it. So I think
Uh-huh.
that will be it for the next little bit. Well, at least this season until Armored Core comes around the corner. So that should
Ooh,
be a lot of fun.
nice, nice.
But yeah, let's get into some Destiny 2 highlights of the week.
Yeah, let's go over a little bit. So some of the stuff that happened are, let's start with Zur. Zur is currently in the last city. If you're interested, he sell the Black Talons, a sword, void sword. He can do range attack with it. Very nice sword. He also has a lucky pants for the hunter with a total of 63. He has a symptom set for the Titan with a total of 70. but the distribution is like so it's like eye mobility, eye strength, so it is not the best, but quite interesting at 70. That's very solid. And then you got the gateway artist for the warlock at total of 64, and the rest of the armor are all low, like 50s to mid 50s. They're very terrible, I will say. So not worth getting. But this week in Destiny, so some of the stuff we saw. So we saw Solstice is back. So yes, Solstice is the event for this time of the year where you can get glowing armor. So if you're interested, jump into that. Yeah, go farm for your armor. The good thing is that you just need to do one character and all the other character are done. But like if you're looking for getting some good piece of armor, it's time for farming it. It worth going for it. Other than that, other things we have going on, other than Solstice, we had the first community emblem called a Guardian Note. I'll put it on the screen there. So this is a new the emblem that someone created from the community and got voted. So we're gonna see it very soon in our in the game. So yeah, a Guardian Note. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Other
I
than that,
like
we
it.
still yeah, it looks pretty nice. Other than that, we have the Bungie Foundation still happening. If you're interested, Bungie always do some great thing for the community and try to donate as much money to help like around the world. Um, and next we have 2 trial weapon exiting the pool. So for next season, so we got the Exalted True, which is the end cannon, and the Unwavering Duty, which is a machine gun. So go if you haven't got it yet, go get it. Pretty good. Also, going back with the solstice, if you complete the solstice, there's one on the mission you complete, you can buy the sunglasses that is part of solstice. I didn't get a picture of it, but like, yeah, they're pretty interesting. So if you're interested to get some new pair of sunglasses, check it out. It's in the Bungie store. And to finalize that, we have Prime Gaming this week. So if you want to get some random loot for free and you're part of Prime Gaming, it's right now available. Other than that, what was happening in the Bungie? So that was it for this week in Destiny. But like within Destiny, we had the Veil containment time-gated lore. So if you haven't noticed, if you go into Neomuna, I have difficulty saying it. There's like an activity there that make you go in the veil, like where the veil is, and then like you activate the computer and you hear a story about how Neomuna became, and it's quite interesting. It's stirring a lot of idea out there. There's like mention about Lakshmi too being like created there or like transformed there. Anyway, it's pretty crazy the lore it's gonna come out of that. But following this, we have also some retcon drama happening with Bungie, where like the issue we're having is that all the previous lore that we read about Destiny 2 may or may not be real, and it may or may not be a lie. Like it's a bit of confusion because they're like you know all the lore they've been written since 2000 was it 14 when Destiny 1 came out. Well, it's not necessarily true, and they talk about it like it's like the Bible. You know, technically there's so many religions that have been created. It's the same thing. Everybody has their own perspective of how everything started. So it's like, well, it's a game. It's not real life. But anyway, it's quite interesting what's happening on this side. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, that's what's going
It
on
sounds to
in
me like
Destiny.
they're trying to lay the foundation for a story for a show or a movie. So they're trying
Yeah,
to say, it may not exactly happen exactly how we did it in the game.
Well, maybe they're gonna be like, actually, if you watch the movie or the show, it's gonna tell the truth about the lore. Who knows, right? Because
Right.
maybe the
Yeah.
show is gonna be before it was gonna be. I hope it's gonna be something like during the Golden Age, or right after the Golden Age, before the last city was up, or something like that, so we can
Yeah.
learn more about what happened exactly. So that would be quite interesting.
Well, we'll
But
see what happens.
yeah, and that's
I
everything
think
with
it's all in
Destiny.
preparation for the new larger universe, the cinematic universe. We'll see.
Yeah, cinematic, or are they sorting it out for the good shape? The final shape. Am I gonna say them all? So they get prepared for the final shape expansion. Maybe they want to do a twist so they can move on the story into something else. Because after final shape, the saga of the light and darkness is gonna end. But what's gonna happen afterwards, right? So we'll have to see. Hey Bliss, how's it
Hey,
going?
Bliss. So it
It's
still
been a
doesn't
while.
work. So it doesn't show them up on the chat stream. That's what I mean.
Mm, even if I do
You
that.
see that? Oh,
No, I
test.
put a test. There you go. That's me. Maybe
Oh,
leave it
okay.
up,
Well, now
and
it's back to
then
work. Yeah.
if Bliss, because we didn't have the overlay open, and Bliss message us in the chat. So, but all
Oh, well,
good.
it's good to see you here, Bliss. And I
Yeah.
guess it's just good to see Nads. It's not good to see me. As they.
Well, you see you more often than me, I think, right?
Oh, apparently a Vex expansion after the final
Yes.
shape.
So there's a lot of people mentioning that because the Vex story is like fairly new. I think we don't know much, but we know they were interested about the Veil. We know they created the Black Art in Destiny 1. So there's like a lot of stuff coming up, right? So I think they try to like sort it out for this thing, for what's coming, right? But I'm quite interested about when we're gonna find out their show or movie is gonna come out. So
So,
yeah.
FCAT, we have got to get you 100% in for our next week run on Saturday. I'm proposing we'll do DSC, Deep Stone
Hmm.
Crit.
Yeah,
So,
get
hopefully,
some
we can
red
get that
border.
done. Do you have, hopefully, FCAT has Beyond Light. If
Hmm.
not, maybe we'll switch it up to like a Vault of Glass or one of the legacy
Yeah,
ones so anyone can play.
I'm be happy to do that. Yeah,
Haha, maybe
awesome.
King's Fall so I can finally get Malice.
Yeah, you need to farm it every day. That's why.
Oh, he's never done that one. Well, we'll have to coordinate and see if you. Yes, you have all the expansions. All right. Well, we'll do DSC to get some red borders.
Yes, that would be awesome.
I'm gonna send you the invite link when we go live with it. And it's a Pika Pika. Where in the world is Pika? Pika Pika. Hopefully you're doing well today, Mr. Raven Anime. Hope all is going well for you. Bum, bum, bum. Not on PlayStation. No worries. That's why it's super crossplay, right? You can crossplay
Hmm.
with anyone on any station.
Hmm.
So fresh. Play the newest games in the cloud on day one. Well, that's excellent stuff happening. Members can stream Xenonaut, Viewfinder, and Tectonica from the cloud at launch. Plus, a new reward is coming soon. There is a couple new things happening here. So one day and date launches for GFN. It looks to be a cozy game. Then you have Thunderful, which was a big supporter of cloud gaming back in the Stadia games. I believe they did Wavetail. Uh,
Mm.
and then we have some sort of first person shooter, it looks like. And then this looks like to be a mysterious subsurface alien universe. Play solo or with a buddy, gather resources. So it looks like a survival type of game, which actually has a cool sort of fit if you're fully armed and you're surviving out there.
Hmm.
And then Guild Wars. This is the exclusive GeForce Now reward. So this is the first time we're seeing this.
Hmm.
You are able to get exclusive rewards for using GeForce Now. Now,
I don't
yeah,
think
they're
it was the
cosmetic.
first time. They did something for Genshin Impact at some point, but
Did
yeah,
they do something?
yeah, it's kind of weird because like for me, I had to open the GeForce experience for my graphic card, the program, to access the notification to claim the price. But I guess if you go on NVIDIA GeForce now, then you can claim that.
Yo, maker of chaos. What's going on? Yes, look at these handsome maple syrups. Yes, so sweet and delicious. Sup, what's
Thank
up?
you.
Hopefully you're doing well. And Pika, don't be doing that. We are so yes, they have done it in the past. You're saying, I think it's pretty unique when this comes up. Look, it
Yeah.
pays to be a GeForce Now member, literally. So it looks like you're getting some sort of currency. I'm not familiar with the game, and then a shiny top hat. Who doesn't like their top hats?
Yeah, Guild Wars 2 has been out for quite some time. It's an RPG MMO, very good game. I play it when it came out. I haven't played since then, but yeah.
So the launch of the game is actually on August 22nd. So Guild Wars 2 is launching day and date on GeForce Now.
Okay. So is it an update or something?
I believe it's a day and date, or it must be an update then. Guild
Yeah.
War 2 has been running for a while, right? So it
Yeah.
launches on Tuesday, August 22nd. So, with the Secrets of Obscure paid expansion, includes a new
Expansion.
storyline, powerful. So they're comboing it with the expansion pass.
Okay, makes sense.
Then we're getting Tectonica. We talked about those games plus Ember. Now, this is the fun part. Which video game character do you identify with?
Funny enough, for me was Sonic the Hedgehog because I used to run all the time, so I was like, oh yeah, I'm running like Sonic, you know.
All
What
right.
about
So
yourself,
I'm gonna
Rudiggz?
put Sonic. Oh, now I gotta think. Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh my god, I don't know how to spell. There we go.
Just use the
And then
autocorrect.
for me, who would I pick? For me, I feel like the character I most relate to. Eesh. That is so hard to go off of.
Maybe
why don't we
Raru
go?
from Tears of Kingdom because of your
Yeah,
hair.
that's a good one. That's a good one. How do you spell his name? Oh no, Raru?
Was
Oh my God,
Rauru, something like that? Let's see.
Raru? Oh my
Oh,
god,
it's
I have no
probably
idea how to
too.
spell.
Oh, it's
I've-
Rauru.
Rauru.
Yeah, I think so. The
There we go.
yeah, Rauru.
Because we have the same hair. Excellent. Excellent.
That's funny.
Oh, I didn't share the screen I was tweeting.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's cool. Well, that's the GeForce Now update this week. New games, new rewards, all the good stuff with a cloud service.
Yeah, and I see
Let me
a
catch up.
comment there. Oh, sorry. Go
Let
ahead.
me catch up on chat. Hey, Bliss. He's saying hey to Maker. And then we see yo, Ruin Nads from Mr. Reaver the Beaver, as well as Pika Pika. Oh, there we go. Now, let's get into what's going on this week in gaming. Now, I have a couple cool things, treats for us here, Nads. We are going to check out the reveal right here for the roster pack on MK1. So this was released. Okay.
It's loading.
You don't have to be HD, I guess. We can do 720.
FK is saying
This
no more Xbox game, no Game Pass. They're slowly coming out with more game, but I feel like it's gated by Xbox, from my understanding.
So
Who
we
are those
have
characters?
Omni-Man, Peacemaker, and some other characters, and then there is one character that everyone recognizes, which is
Oh my.
Homelander, dropping in the top. So to me, this is really starting to feel like Injustice. Like I heard somebody say this, but it really does look like Injustice with all of these superheroes.
I know, right?
But those are the characters. Yes, I didn't know if you heard, but Xbox has shipped down and slimmed out. They cut out their main thing, Xbox Games with Gold, and they transferred over to something called Xbox Core.
Oh, what's
Yeah,
that?
and the
Xbox
Xbox
One.
Core subscription, of course, it would be. It's called Game Pass Core, and what it does is it allows you to have limited access to the Game Pass in total. So you get 25 high quality games. It's coming September 14th. Um, so what they're doing is they're taking away the ability to download 2 to 4 games every single month, and instead they're just giving you a window into the subscription. So it's something different. It's something they're spicing up, I guess.
Hmm.
I don't know if it's going to be a better value. I think they're stopping you from building sort of a digital library, and they're just giving you access to 25, I guess, of games they choose from. So it's a different take on Game Pass. They're doing something
Hmm.
other than, what
And
the
it
other
doesn't
people are doing.
specific. It doesn't really specific. It's Xbox console only or PC. So it might be like a mix of both, right?
So they're eliminating Xbox Gold. So that was for the console players, and they're just
Mm-hmm.
replacing Gold with Core. And I believe they'll
Oh,
still
okay,
have
okay.
PC Game Pass, and they'll still have
Yeah.
Ultimate Game Pass.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
the live with Xbox Live Gold, you were getting 2 games, free game a month, 2 random
right.
game.
But
But
now they're taking away the ability to have games forever, and they're just giving you access to 25 what they call high quality, quote
game.
unquote high quality
But they
games.
say catalog of over 25 high quality game. So you're gonna have access to more than 25? And they're showing at
I don't
least
know.
25 down below, no?
They're showing Among Us, Descender, Dishonored 2,
Or
Doom
a
Eternal, Fable,
oh,
Fallout. I mean, these are the games they're showing us.
yeah, that's not total 25 right there. Hellblade is
No,
like a very good game. There's definitely some good game, but I want to see like, is that maybe the direction they're heading? Is that what they're gonna do for GeForce Now and give you access to those games? You know what I mean? Like, cause I'm still like
I
wondering
don't.
what's gonna
I,
happen with Starfield. Is it gonna be on Game Pass only? Because I guess this
are
is
we?
only
Yeah.
releasing games that have been existent for quite some time, right?
They need to just have PC Game Pass accessible on GeForce Now, and then have us
Mm-hmm.
access anything with a little Xbox symbol that's on PC Game Pass. Because
Yeah.
I don't know. That's kind of the best way to move forward, but I just hope we're not having to double buy games on GFN.
Yeah.
I mean on Steam. Like they did with Gears 5. You have to buy it on Steam to play it on GFN. Well, no, I just want PC Game Pass, and then I can play it that way.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's what's happening September 14th. Be sure to watch out if you're a Game Pass user.
Yep.
And what's coming up? We have a game which I thought was going to be exclusive to Xbox, but no, it made its appearance on PlayStation 5. And that is the Squanch. Why is my YouTube videos being horrible today?
No, no.
My bitrate. is not being
Is
agreeable.
it Eye on Life but an
Yeah.
expansion of it? Oh.
No, High on Life is coming to PlayStation 4, so it wasn't on
Oh.
PlayStation 4 previously.
Oh.
But yeah, it's coming on there now. I thought it was going to stay exclusive to Xbox, but there you have it. Available today. Full price, mind you, which is a little bit much for a game that's a year old.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Very good game though.
All right. Why? I feel like nothing is loading right now for me. There we go. So, Spider-Man 2 released, and you can go check it out for yourself here. A 3-minute gameplay. Well, it's more of cinematics, but expanding on the storytelling that is the Spider-Man universe. The Nvidia stock has been killing it. No more Xbox games, no more Game Pass. We are waiting on this deal for Xbox Core. GFN is Game Pass PC. Well, I wish it was. I wish you would just pay for Game Pass PC and have access to all of that in the cloud.
Mm-hmm.
This is looking to be an epic sort of story. It looks like they're going to be a very large city of New York. They've expanded by 2 bureaus. It's going to be a huge open world adventure.
Yeah.
Look at that. You got sea-doos. You got robotic dogs. You got symbiotics. You got Miles Morales. Everything you're seeing is sort of these cutscenes, though. Oh, that could be in game, but oh, look at that Venom. Very cool stuff.
Yeah.
I wish they threw Carnage in here a little bit, but oh my gosh, Venom was going to mix with a lizard dude. So a lot is happening here. Really cool. Can't wait to be able to get my hands on this one and look at all of New York there.
I have a feeling they're
Spider-Man
gonna make it. Sorry, go for it.
No, go.
Yeah, I was like, I feel like they're gonna make it so you can become any of the Spider-Man, and Venom is like another part of it, right? Because Venom is like you can get attached to anybody, right? Any of the character. So that should be interesting.
So Venom, actually, we can tell in that trailer, he's going to attach himself to Harry Osborn, Peter Parker's best friend.
Yeah,
if you remember, he was the Green Goblin, I believe, or in the movies.
Or
but this
his
time,
father was a Green Goblin. Yeah,
his father was a Green Goblin. Yeah. So now he's going to get attached by Venom because he's been very sick in the game. So they're kind of building this up. But then I think you beat him, and as Spider-Man, Venom attaches himself to you. So Miles Morales, from what I see, never gets Venom.
It's because he's on a different like universe, so maybe he never appeared in his universe or something. And that's the thing, right? All the movie kind of merge at some point, but I think the video game and make his own story, right? It's like the comic book, right? But it's quite interesting, that's for sure.
I hope they bring out Carnage. That was always a cool one to me. Although I watched the Carnage movie and I was not a fan. Woody Harrelson starred in it, but it was just, I don't know. It was not my thing.
There's a movie on Carnage? I need to look at that.
Yeah. Square Enix responds to Final Fantasy 16 sales, points to PS5 install base. So it looks like the sales are extremely strong. Shifted 3.5 million copies in 3 days. So Square Enix is calling Final Fantasy 16 a success. Which is good to hear. A good win for Square Enix. Square Enix considers the initial sales result of Final Fantasy XVI to be extremely strong, and we will continue out to carry a wide variety of initiatives to encourage even more people to play. So great news for games, and finally Square Enix has some success on their hands after, hitting some balls left, right, and not getting one in.
Well, it's always good to see that like Final Fantasy get what it needs. I think there was mention about the sales of Final Fantasy 15, but that's like the overall sale was showing 7 million copies, something like that. But yeah, the Final Fantasy 16 just came out and has already accomplished 2.5, so that's pretty good. I'm probably gonna look into getting on PC when it come out, because it's definitely an interesting one.
FCat says Spider-Man is too kiddie. I want to chop off heads with Wolverine. Well, here is my theory on that. We saw the teaser for Wolverine back in 2021 in their PlayStation Showcase. And I think because of this ABK deal, we've kind of seen a stall on games. That's why FCat's complaining about Game Pass. It seems to be beyond hollow right now. I think it's all been sort of paused to show lower value, and I think we're about to see perhaps a larger rush of games coming down the pipeline. That will, I think, be a move that they were doing business-wise, and I hope that we can see Wolverine sooner than expected, along with a lot of other IPs, which I hope are further along than what we've been shown to date.
That'll be awesome.
We have what was kind of an interesting leak here. There was a stealth game, I believe, which was leaked, and now when I try to go access the video, it says
error.
This video is unavailable. It is private, which is interesting. So here's some screenshots from the video. Rise of Kong coming fall 2023 to all consoles, all systems. And we have King Kong right there. Look at him.
Interesting.
So, some leaked pictures. There's the game. I guess there's a dinosaur. But yeah, we could be seeing a King Kong video game coming fall 2023. However, a lot of the information has been removed. So, I wonder what the story behind that is right now.
Maybe someone infringing the copyrights, or another copyright would be leaking the info.
Oh, this one will be one for Bliss as well in the audience here. We had also, alongside Spider-Man, we had a trailer drop, which goes into the story of Armored Core 6. The new Armored Core dropping August 25th this month. So in this, we're able to see more of the world they've created, more close-ups of the mechs, how they traverse different weapons powers, but it's mostly cinematic, jumping into the story, where they're going to take this. Definitely something that you'll want to sit down, turn up the volume and watch for sure, because this is looking to be one of those big blockbusters. I feel like it's going to be an end of summer hit that nobody is expecting. I mean, this is the creators of Elden Ring, a game that is still on the top charts of video game sales. A game that is held by so many as the pinnacle of RPG experiences. This game is going to be pretty cool, at the very least. You're going to be stunned by the visuals, the graphics, the worlds. And it looks like they're diving heavier into the story, which they typically don't do in From Software games. Look at those dodges. Oh my goodness. Chain minigun. This is so much different than anything you see from Software.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Look, you're losing your arms.
You're going to have to fight the boss there, like in the team or something. Oh my god.
No, it's a whole solo player game. There will be no co-op. Oh my gosh, look at that. You're just like shoving your gun in there. Oh my god. And you lose your arm? I wonder how that works.
Then you just reattach it. You're a robot, right?
There must be some like recovery bay or something like that.
Oh, it's transforming or something.
I wonder what it sounds
there we
like.
go. It's like a cannon. His head is now a cannon or something. Oh, it's loading.
As soon as... But yeah, okay. We've seen enough there. If you want to check out more, be sure to check out the trailer yourself. It is up and available now. Armored Core Fires of Rubicon. I cannot wait for this one. It is going to be a big one. Did you see Quantum Error? No, I've not seen Quantum Error. Elden Ring might come to Game Pass. That would be that'd be a big get for them. Absolutely. I would be very interested because it's a co-op game as well. I think it'd be a great experience. See, is it just me or did the chat just say error?
No,
Did you see that?
I don't see an error.
Okay. All right, then I'll just keep going. Well, we have some reviews coming in for a Remnant 2. Some early reviews. I think I've seen the game has released as of now. They call this Souls with Guns. And it seems to be getting some pretty strong reviews. We got 9 out of 10 on IGN, 8 out of 10 on Video Gamer. So it's averaging a high score, I would say, around the 80s, as you can see here.
Nice.
Remnant 2, July 25th. So in 2 days from now, there'll be access to it.
Is it releasing on GeForce Now day and date too? I want to say yes, right?
I cannot recall whether or not we are allowed to say yes or no. So I'd have to double check that. But be sure to look out for our socials for that.
Yeah, I'll be definitely interested to try that. I know I've tried Elden Ring, didn't get into it, but now I got a little bit more time for myself. I can always give it another try. But yeah.
You just got to do something. Arrows are not the way to go in Elden Ring. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but that's the issue. I love like shooting bow and arrow.
You just need you are better off creating like a magic build which shoots magical arrows than trying to do an arrow build. Let me get some show notes out so I can it's doing that. Okay. So this is a game trailer we've got released a couple days ago. It's called Atlas Fallen. It's an action RPG.
We're seeing the note right now.
Oh. Why don't you want to share?
Just stop sharing.
Awesome. There we go. See? Play that one. It's not too hard. Now is it sharing the right one or the wrong one?
Yeah, it's sharing the video.
Okay, so what we have here is a Focus Entertainment Studio Deck 13 Interactive unleashed a dangerously gripping combat trailer for the upcoming game Atlas Fallen. To me, this looks like a pretty epic RPG. Fast-moving combat, looks really nice. It's actually releasing August 10th, only 2 weeks or so away.
Damn. There's a lot of game releasing now. Just before the winter, right? It made me feel
You
like
can
it was like Monster Hunter type of game.
You think Monster Hunter? I feel like this is more fast-paced and like Souls type, where you're fighting 1v1, a monster that's bigger than you. But the game has online 2-player co-op mode. So you can enjoy the full campaign together, which is always helpful when you need a carry. But you see these huge boss battle engagements? I like having that when you beat something much, much bigger than you. But very cool. Very cool looking. Like, look at the dodge. It's almost like Devil May Cry, I feel, but it's hard to nail down.
It's like the video game nowadays are like looking so much alike, in that term.
Yeah, big time.
They try to do a new concept with different pieces from other games,
Now this kind of reminds me of like World of Warcraft or something. Jeez. Upgrading skill trees. I'm sure you can customize your build, your class, your characters. Wow, though. It looks like a very big open world. Lots of combat, lots of huge bosses. Oh, look at those attacks.
No, right?
Holy. Look at that hammer.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Lots
Awesome.
of cool games coming down the pipeline.
Mhm.
Might get Immortals Avrium, FCAT says. Ooh, I think that game does look pretty awesome. It definitely has been developed over years, and it's doing something new with this first-person magic stuff. So I'm excited to see how it performs. But it needs to come to Game Pass, so it can be free.
Mhm.
Hardware sales. Look at that. PlayStation 5 in number 1, up 116%. Nintendo Switch coming in second place with Xbox Series coming down, and they are in number 3.
Wow.
Software killers in Europe this or last month: Diablo 4 taking number 1 spot, Final Fantasy, FIFA, Zelda, Grand Theft Auto 5, which I think is ridiculous for a
Yeah.
5-year-old game. For a
Yeah,
10-year-old game
it
to be
was on
number 5.
sale. That's why it was on sale.
So everyone who doesn't have it should have it by now. It's been 10 years. Are you
I don't
kidding
have
me?
it. I play all the old one. I'm good.
Oh my goodness. F123, Hogwarts Legacy, which is great to see them up there. And then we have Red Dead Redemption 2 showing out. Rockstar has 2 games that
Mhm.
they have made years ago on the top sales. They are raking it in.
That's funny.
They are
Oh
raking it
wow.
in. Great numbers. It'll be on Game Pass when it goes on EA years later. Oh, boo. It needs to go on EA Play right away.
Pretty much. It goes like this, right?
And here we have a stat coming out here. 10 million. Let me say that 10 million people have experienced Diablo 4 in June. Like,
Oh
oh
wow.
my goodness.
That's a lot of people.
Jeez. A lot of people turned on that game. 10 million.
I,
Wow.
I I'm kind of impressed how many people decide to play it, and I'm like, should I play the game? Like, and then the
What am
game
I
is
not
she
seeing?
good? Yeah, exactly. Because I tried to beta, and I was like, think too much of the other Diablo. But maybe there's something
Yeah.
different about it. That's maybe why it's attracting so many people. Or maybe people are just
Um,
a big fan of the Diablo genre, right? So
yeah,
that's just
I
it.
don't it's hard. It's hard to
Mm-hmm.
say. It's kind of like, you know, it just seemed really cool and flashy at the time. And it's fun to make those builds and be super powerful and crush through those hordes of ads. So
Yeah.
there is some enjoyment to be had there. But let's get through on some gameplay, on some game clips we got for you this week. Usually games drop into EA Play around 8 months after release, Maker of Chaos says. And then FCAT says when the game gets old or flops, they put it on EA Play. So two different forms of metric. One is opinion based and one is time based. So you'll have to check it out for yourself. I think you may want to just check 8 months after release, though. A little bit long. Maybe that's all the time it takes to fix the buggies.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right,
Mm-hmm.
let's get to some clips. Oh, wanted to show this. Speaking of Diablo, if you're thinking of creating a class in Diablo, this is a great little tier list for you to do. This is why you'll see so many people being Rogue this season. Rogue have 3 tier S class builds this season, as
Oh.
well as Druid is strong, and they have 1 Bone Spear Necro. Then you get to the A class builds, B class, C, D, F. There is a lot to be said. If you're looking to build out your perfect character in Diablo, be sure to always check these tier lists, check the guides. Max Roll GG is something I use. Very helpful. And if you're wondering, I am using the very tippy top first one, Twisting Blades Rogue, as my build.
Oh.
All right, let's jump into the clip. So I'll drop my clip first since I accidentally played yours there.
That's fine.
This one is from Bloodborne. This boss, I'll give you some preface, is so brutal. You had to chase him down all over the place just to get him into this room. And I got him into this final room so many times, and he just kept killing me with his stupid magic. And this time I came out on top. So let's check it out.
Nice.
Very dramatic death scream. I didn't realize.
Right?
You're like, like, oh my goodness. Jeez.
That's funny.
Hey, Windstar, popping into the scene. Hope you're doing well, good sir. Hope you're grinding out Diablo as well. I've seen you hopping on. I wonder what class, what level you are. We gotta connect. And then we have Dorgon jumping in. Hey, just saying hey as out celebrating my uncle's 60th. Well, happy 60th to your uncle there, Dorgon. Hope all is going well. And yes, he squeals like a pig, and he deserves it for running around making me chase, jumping into mirrors. Oh my goodness. And Ruined Nads, Raid, Gaming Cyborg. Hopefully you're doing well. All your bags are packed. And yeah, I know you're going on a trip soon, so I'm super excited for you. And I'm 40 hardcore. What? Oh my god, you're hardcore. Oh my gosh. Okay, you're hardcore. Oh my gosh, that's so. How is my heart with every time I turned on that character? Oh my goodness, you are a brave soul.
Is it like hardcore? You just die and that's it.
You just die and that's it. You just die and that's it, Nads.
It is like so you lose your character or something.
Yeah, you know how brutal that is.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah.
And you want to know? I have an extremely brutal picture Maker of Chaos shared with me today.
Yeah.
So share your clip, and then I'll share that one.
All right. So a little bit of Destiny 2 clip. I'll play the clip and talk about it after.
All lives expended. So victory. I've recorded your session for the rookies. They'll have no excuses for sloppy technique.
Ooh, nice one. Nice score.
You can see my cursor was in the way, but like I decided to play some survival because I just needed to complete like a seasonal challenge, and I just destroy people. I was like, maybe I need like some time off to play PvP and get into it, and I'll do well. But yeah, it was quite interesting. I did like a couple game, and I was like carrying people. I was like, that's not me usually, but yeah, it was good. I was pretty proud of myself. But yeah, usually I'm PvE all the time, so I was like actually surprised playing with some PvE gun and PvP. But anyway, that was always a lot of fun. So
you got to meet up with Bliss now. Yeah, look at that. Right? Very good, Nads. Bliss perked up. He's like, oh, I got a new PvP partner.
Yeah.
All right, Maker of Chaos 64 Rogue. Oh, you're getting up, man, but that slowed right down. Oh my goodness. I know he was 50 the other day, and he got to like 50 in 24 hours, which was just insane. And then I think
Oh
it's
my
just
god.
slowed right after that.
Oh my god.
Windstar, it's got me sitting upright, super focused. It's on another level for me. Yes, so this is him talking about hardcore. Watch this.
Yeah.
This is Maker of Chaos share this with me. So this is insane. Insane. Okay. I'll break down the stats here. So this is level 93 reached on hardcore. Time played 48 hours 46 minutes.
And he got
Gold,
killed, so he lost a
42 million.
character.
Slayed by a revenant, which to me I think are just those ads. 93.
Oh
93
my
he
god.
gets killed. That oh my god. I would be yelling. That's insanity.
Do you lose all the gold too or something and lose all the equipment?
You lose all everything. You lose the equipment, you lose all the currency you've collected, you lose so much like you lose everything. It's so ridiculous. I don't know why people play this.
I don't know. I wouldn't be able to. You get to that point, you're like, oh my god. That's crazy.
Oh my god. So Windstar, please do not send me one of those. I want your character to never die this season. Because
Reach
that
100.
seems brutal. Oh my gosh. Well, I think that's all we have for this week. I want to thank everyone for coming out, hanging out with us. We'll, of course, catch you next week. Be sure to catch our socials because we're still shifting our times a little bit, finding that right spot for us as we're working with some changes in schedules here. But thank you for being patient. Thanks for catching us, and we'll see you on the next week.
Awesome. See y'all.
And remember, floss your teeth. It's important.
Okay. Yeah, it is.
Have a good week. See you, everybody.
See y'all.
Roll the credits.
But as sick as me.